11. A legally enforceable agreement under which two parties promise to do something for each other is known as a bilateral contract. A person approaches an owner and says, "I'd like to buy your house." The owner says, "Sure," and they agree on a price. What kind of contract is this? Unenforceable. A contract is said to be bilateral if all parties to the contract exchange binding promises. During the period of time after a real estate sales contract is signed, but before title actually passes, the start of the contract is executory. A contract for sale of a real estate that does not state the consideration and is not signed by the parties is considered to be void. A buyer and a seller signs a contract to purchase. The seller backs out and the buyer sues for specific performance. What is the buyer seeking in this lawsuit? Transfer of property. In a standard sale contract, several words were crossed out and inserted by the party to eliminate future controversy as to whether the changes were made before or after the contract was signed. The usual procedure is to have both parties initial and sign in the margin near each change. A buyer makes an offer to a seller house and a seller accepts. Both parties sign the sales contract. At this point, the buyer has what time of title to the property? Equitable. The sales contract says the buyer will purchase only if an attorney approaches the sales by the following Saturday. The attorney's approval is a contingency. A broker uses earnest money placed in the company trust account to pay for the rent owed on the broker's office. Using escrow fund for this purpose is conversion of funds and is illegal. An option to purchase binds which of the following parties? Seller only. A buyer and a seller enter into a real estate sales contract. Under the contract's term, the buyer will pay the seller $500 a month for 10 years.